Hey class, it's time to balance your checkbook now. You know, we've gone through all our steps so far. Now it's down to the actual balancing part. We've looked at the different places that are on the statement that you get every month, and every month you should be balancing out your checkbook. So we already know that the balance summary is here, any deposits and additions, checks that are paid, any other withdrawals are here, and we look over here and we see that we have our service charge from the bank. So here's our check register. First thing we want to do when we see our balance summary is to see what our service charge is and add that in. So we know that for the end of the month, it's $7/31. The service charge is $10. So we're going to add that in. $10, and it's a deduction, so I want to take $265.44 minus 10 will be $255.44. All right, now on the back of the statement is where we're going to find our worksheet. Now, every bank that sends you a statement, it might be in a different order, might not look exactly the same, but on the front of the statement tells you all of your information. Flip it over in the back and they're going to give you a worksheet. Now, once you know how to do this, you can do it real easily, and even if you do your business online, it's very easy to do it online too. So we're going to go, first of all, to our balancing worksheet over here. The first thing it says is put down the bank ending balance. So I'm going to look over here. The ending balance is $309.07. All right. List in total, all deposits, additions, not shown on the statement. All right, so I'm going to go through my statement and look and see if all these are in my register. So I'm going to go through 7 to $50. See, there's one column here for either making a check or an X. So I'm going to go 7 to, I'm going to put an X there. Next one is 7.5, $151.53. It's right here. Check that one off. Cash deposit, $66. Right down here. Check that off. All right, all the checks that are paid. 1107, and I want to make sure the amount is right. 109.35, it's correct. I'm going to check that off. Check number 1108, 3622. Come down here. Check that one off. 1110, 8874. Come down here. Check that off. 1111, $9.50 right here. Check that one off. 1113, 122.21. Check that off. Now, if you look at where the checks are here, this one says 731. Right here it says 729. 729 is when I wrote the check, but it didn't actually get processed through the bank until 731. So sometimes it'll be exactly that same day that it gets processed. Sometimes it takes a couple days. And then, you know, sometimes people keep checks in their pocket for a month or so. They don't check them and cash them right away, and that might happen. So when we're down here now to our other withdrawals and fees, online bill payment to AT&T, $67.78. I'm going to check that one off here. ATM withdrawal on 7/12, and our fee right here. And once you know your fee, as soon as you're at the ATM, mark that right in your check register so you know that you have taken that amount out of your checkbook. Another ATM withdrawal on 7/21 with the fee, $30, and here. All right, now, as you can see, not everything is checked off because sometimes people don't cash their checks right away. Now, our service charge, we did see that on here. We're going to check that off. So you can see there's a column here. Some things are not checked off. So now, in this first section, anything that's a deposit that's not checked off, we're going to write here. So I'm going to look in my plus column. This one's checked off. This one's checked off. This one's not checked off. So that was for $724, $50. So I'm going to list that one on there. There's no other one, so that's my total, $50 here. Next, I'm going to add the bank ending balance and my $50, so it's going to come out to $359.07. Next part, I'm going to list in total all checks, debits, and other withdrawals. So I'm going to look in the minus column now, and anything that's not checked off, I'm going to list here. So this first check, 7/1, for $15 is not checked off. 7/2, oh, look, it's marked. They didn't deposit that one yet. 35.27. Down here, 7/16 for $16. I'm going to check that one off. That's a debit. Usually debits come out immediately out of your checkbook, so that might be some kind of a bank error that they'll catch up with next month. 7/21 for $25.86. And the next one down here is $727 for $11.50. All right, now I'm going to total all of those up over here on the side, get my calculator out, add up all these amounts. I come out with 103.63. My last step is I'm going to take this total, subtract it from this total, and come out to what my checkbook balance should be. So let's see. If we subtract these two, we come out with $255.44. And guess what? That's exactly what we have, $255.44. So our checkbook does balance what the bank says. What we're doing is going through what they say our balance is, adding in any deductions that were not in there, any additions that were not in there, and then checking it off to see if it's correct and if we match up. So we did a good job. Our statement balances, and we need to do this every month. Thanks.